welcome back to 30 on 3rd. I'm your host, Hank Hennigan. And this segment of our show, I got Mr. John Kelton. Hey, John, how you doing, brother?
Good evening, Hank. It's very good to visit with you.
Hey, listen, John is a part of the downtown area down here in Baton Rouge, close to 30 on 3rd, where our studio is. But you have a tour program that you take people on tour of Baton Rouge. Tell us about it, John.
Well, the name of my company is Enjoy Baton Rouge, and we do walking tours and food tours. The walking tours, the best way to put it is that we engage visitors with Baton Rouge's past, present, and future.
Right.
One of our tours concentrates on the area around the old state capitol. Right. One concentrates around the new state capitol, and then the food tour goes through multiple restaurants.
Sure.
Baton Rouge has a very multifaceted past. A lot of interesting politics, a lot of history, Civil War battles, Revolutionary War battles. So much about Baton Rouge that we as locals overlook.
Yes, I grew up in North Baton Rouge, but my grandmother grew up down here on Boyd Avenue, which later became Spanish Town Road, and when I grew up, the only shopping there ever was in Baton Rouge was 3rd Street. And,
That's right.
Laurel and Main and Convention and everything. And so we stayed down here shopping, all your big department stores and restaurants and downtown Baton Rouge is making a tremendous comeback.
A few weeks ago, I did a tour for a group from West Baton Rouge. And a lot of the people on the tour were talking about when they were young, they used to ride the ferry across the river.
Yeah, I did too, yes.
That's where they did their shopping. And I just kind of sit back and you hear all this reminiscing, and the city comes alive with all these stories they tell.
Well, we have, in about an hour, we have the Christmas parade down here, the Kiwanis Christmas parade. And I've seen I was in the Christmas parade when I was in high school and many other parades down here, and it was a huge thing for people to come down for the Christmas parades and the other parades throughout the year. And tonight we're expecting 75,000, 80,000 people to be down here for this parade.
Well, do you remember back in the day when they had the 4-H parade before the livestock show?
Right.
That was always a big parade.
Right, rodeo parade, right.
The rodeo parade.
Yeah, my son was in it, and through the Greenville Springs Youth Riders, it was in the,
And when my children were small, we'd bring them down here for the Christmas parade.
Right.
It's just a super community. It's a beautiful place to be, and so much has happened in the past 15 years that's just really opened up downtown.
Yes. Well, just like you said, the beautiful old state capitol, if you've never been in it, good people, watching 30 on 3rd, get to the old state capitol. The tour there is just beautiful. And then, of course, the new state capitol is in the history of it already. And we call it new, but it has an unbelievable history from Huey Long on up.
Well, and that's one thing when you're talking to people from out of town, you talk about, we have 4 or 5 old new combinations.
Right.
Old Capitol, new Capitol, old bridge, new bridge.
Right.
Telling the stories kind of gives it a whole different layer. A few weeks ago, I was walking down the street and I ran into a couple from Utah.
Right.
And they were I was giving them directions on some places to go, but it's more than just places to go. There's a story behind every one of these buildings.
Sure.
And then also being able to tell them what they can find when they go into the Arts and Science Museum.
Right.
Or the LSU Museum of Art.
Right.
To kind of give them an idea of what they can expect.
Sure.
There.
Yeah, you got the USS Kidd and beautiful old stores. All right, enjoy Baton Rouge. Tell us real quick, if someone wanted to take your tour, how would they get in touch with you, John?
Website is enjoybatonrouge.com.
Okay.
You can find the information there. Our local phone number, area code 225-369-3078. You can also find us through Visit Baton Rouge.
Okay. Good people, if you need to know more about Baton Rouge, get in touch with John, and he'd love to provide you with a tour of downtown Baton Rouge.